I'm in Dallas, Texas with my brother Yafeuh, my brother Shaw. And man, one thing that y'all was talking about that I really appreciate, you talked about defunding the police, but my thing with defunding the police is you gotta have another proactive plan. And y'all talked about how y'all police y'all own community. So break that down, how that go?
So when we step in, we're not outsiders coming in trying to police a community. That's first off. We come in, we build a rapport. We've been in this community of Highland Hills for over 5 years, giving out food, giving out resources, giving out things of that nature, and giving out love, you know what I'm saying, giving out books, and you know, being advocates for this community, even before we came and you know, started protecting and started being armed in this neighborhood. So what we decided to do was we decided to say, hey, we have a rapport in this community. We know some of the community's needs since we've been here for so long, and you know what, let's not just talk about it, let's not just tweet about it and do statuses. Let's actually move into this neighborhood and try to do something positive and change that.
Okay, so for sure, so y'all on the streets every night?
Yeah, we've been on the streets every night in terms of the patrolling the community in Highland Hills. We created a program called Community Engagement Specialist, which means that we basically deter issues from happening in the community. So let's say we have a sort of a domestic issue. My job is to go in and try to curb that before it happens. And our hope is that anytime anything occurs, well, it's like the person who lives there, they gotta reach out to us before they reach out to the police. But not only do we want to curb the issue, but we also want to let the community see that those violent numbers or those issues where the police are called, and they can be decreased as well, so they can see actual facts. So we try to put theory into practice. Right. That's the important part, you know what I'm saying? If you spiritual, a lot of people say faith without works, you know what I'm saying, is dead. So that's our part, you know what I'm saying? We're doing community engagement, and we, like I said, curb issues that a lot of people call fratricide in the community.
For sure. So y'all had people out here from the Black Panther Party, y'all had people from Detroit, and we at war. And one thing I like about being at war is staying nourished. And we got the Alkaline now out here. So break down your business real quick, because the thing is, it's a war, but it's also an economic game. I heard a sister over there talking about that earlier. So talk about the importance of establishing yourself as a black business and getting the legalities in. But talk about specifically the Alkaline Hour, what you do.
I appreciate that, brother. So pretty much y'all see, we're cooking out here. We didn't have any meat, we didn't have any pork, we didn't have any cow or animal products. So no animal was harmed in this process, you know what I'm saying? And then so what we also did, we took our nourishment in our hands, because black people, brother, I don't know if you had a person in your family who died of diabetes complications, cancer, breast cancer, or degenerative health issues that are preventable, you know what I'm saying? So what we're doing at Alkaline Hour was pretty much inspired just by my own personal life, having a lot of people who were close to me die at an early age, you know what I'm saying? And so me, myself, I was like, man, I ain't gonna go out like that. So, I through studying, through fasting, and just through getting information, I eventually was able to change my diet. It wasn't an overnight process, you know what I'm saying? I, started out pescatarian, and then when I watched What the Health, and I encourage everybody to watch What the Health on Netflix. It pretty much changed my perspective on medicine. And at the time, I was working in the pharmaceutical industry. I was working for Optum RX, who was pharmacy benefit manager. What motivated me, bro, and was something that stuck with me, is they incentivized us. We got more money when we got people on what's called maintenance medications. Maintenance medication is a medication that you will be on for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Medications like atorvastatin or Lipitor, or hydrochlorothiazide, high blood pressure field medications, things for your liver, things for diabetes, and just the list goes on. They have so many names you can't pronounce, but they don't actually cure anything. And what they actually do is they harm something. So, but with a diet, or the alkaline diet that was created by a brother named Dr. Sebi, I encourage everybody to look up Dr. Sebi. He went up against the Supreme Court with no formal education. He represented himself and he won. He said he changed, cured diabetes, HPV, HIV, AIDS, and blindness, and things of this nature. but with the diet, and he won his court case. So anyway, the Alkaline Hour is a black business. We're black owned and black operated, but we're a black business that actually gives to the community. That actually we cook free food for the community every Sunday in Glendale Shopping Center. The address is 4414 South Marcellus. But we're not just a black business who wants to go out there and buy Versace and buy Gucci and buy the Wraith and the Bentley. You know what I'm saying? We want nice things, but we also understand that we're part of a bigger mission. You know what I'm saying? We want to connect people through health and healthy lifestyle, one family at a time.
But so I appreciate that. As Malcolm X said, we've been double trapped, we've been triple trapped, and we have to understand, understand, understand the war that's against us in our everyday lives. So it's in our diet. So I appreciate y'all for what y'all do. Where can we find y'all?
As far as what we do, you can definitely go to Davante Peters' page. He got a Botham Jean Blvd. You can find me particularly in Yafeuh Balogun on Facebook, Yafeuh. You can also link with me online, HughPNewGunClub.org, you know what I'm saying, with the HughPNew Gun Club Alpha. I'm also part of us collectively together, part of Community Movement Builders. That's right. CMB, CommunityMovementBuilders.org. You know, so we everywhere. Just depending on which angle you hit us from. You might hit us with Brother South Music. You might hit us with Alkaline. You know, you might hit us, you might want to go to the range or something. You know, it just depends on how you hit us. But we out here, we easy to be found. You know what I'm saying? Y'all live in the community. We ain't never been corporate in the hood. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we at. You can find us. Next time there, it's power.
The revolution will not be televised. Appreciate y'all, bro.
That's why I was like, I don't know the eardrum.
Shout out, nigga, John. Appreciate it.